Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rod, and let me holler at you real quick. You never have to settle. Why settle down when you can have more? You don't have to settle for less, and you don't have to accept less. Always remember to be patient and take your time. Don't rush. Let it flow, let it happen. It's not about what happened, it's about what's happening. When you settle, you're always going to think about what could have been. You're always going to be bitter. You're always going to have that sour taste in your mouth because you're going to think, what if I just waited? You're going to see something that could have been yours. You're going to see a better opportunity. You're going to see somebody else take the opportunity that maybe that could have been yours, or take that spot that could have been filled in by you. You never have to settle for less. Never move in the mindset of desperation. Change your attitude. You change your outlook. So let it flow. Let whatever happened, let it happen. Understand that when you're flowing through life, there's going to be many opportunities that are going to come to you when you're on your journey and when you're moving through life. But understand that you might have been in a position where you didn't have a lot of opportunities, or maybe you've been seen as an afterthought, or maybe you've been overlooked. But that doesn't mean you have to take anything that comes your way. Don't be desperate. Don't be chomping at the bit. Get that chip off your shoulder. Just wait. Sometimes the best thing is to wait. You're gonna be in a position, be like, man, I'm glad I waited. If I would have did that, I wouldn't have had this. You never know, whether it's a person, whether it's opportunity, whoever it is, whether it's a connection, and all connections ain't good connections. You might meet up with somebody or take this opportunity or take this deal, and that might derail you off your journey. That might derail you off your quest for success. So never settle for less. Don't look at the first house and be like, well, I don't like where I live, so I'm gonna just take this one, and then you wind up hating it. You never take the first car. You don't take the first house. Take the first deal. The first one. It doesn't mean that you might. Let's say you look through all of them. You look through all of them, and the first one is the best one. Well, that's good, but at least you actually you paid attention, you was in tune, you did the work, you looked at everything, and you checked behind yourself, and you double checked, and you realized that the first option was the best one. That can happen, but you'll never know if you don't weigh your options. You know how they say, man, before you make a decision, sleep on it. Sometimes that's what you need to do, but you want to get out of the situation so bad. You want to get out the state you live in so bad. You want to get out the area you live in. You want to, maybe you want to leave, leave your parents' crib or something, or you need that you hate your job. You'll take any job. You're like, man, I don't like this job. I'll take any job. I don't even care. Or maybe you've been single for a long time. It's all like, all these can derail you. All these things can destroy you. All these things that you moving in the mindset of desperation, all these things can destroy you and stop you from living your best life. Because if you do that now, if you set that cycle and you operate in a pattern of doing that, you'll do that with everything. You'll never think, you'll just act. And the most important thing is to think before you act, and to weigh your options in anything, no matter what you're doing. If you make an unconscious decision and you set up a pattern, a cycle in your life to not think before you act, you could sincerely hurt yourself in so many ways and hurt the people that surround you. So it's very important to be in tune, whatever it is, and understand what's caused you to want to get out of here so bad. Why are you moving in a mindset of desperation? Why are you moving in a mindset of, I got to get out of here? Is it really that bad, or is it just you've been stuck at this particular spot? You've been at this level for so long that you feel like you're falling behind, and you feel like if you don't act now, it'll never happen. You're still alive. You still can see, hear, and breathe. You're alive. It's never too late. It's never over. You're never done. So understand that just because you've been in a situation or a spot for so long doesn't mean that your time ain't coming. Don't jump the gun, and now what you had, you'll wind up missing what you had by doing that. Because now, if you jump the gun and lose, now you have nothing. Now the thing that you hated so much, you wish you had now. So be careful to think before you act. Think before you act, think before you speak, think before you do. You never know who's listening, you never know who's watching. Understand that. Be in tune with your emotions, be in tune with how you think, be in tune with how you how you survey and look at a situation. You know, sometimes it's right in front of you, but we choose not to see it because we want it so bad to just be out. We want what we want a way out, no matter how we got to get it. You never want to put yourself in the position where you'll sacrifice anything and everything just to get out of a situation. You can cause an even bigger situation by doing that. Now you don't know who to turn to, where to go, or what to do. Understand that. So you don't have to settle for anything. You never have to settle for less. You don't have to settle for less. Wait. Just wait. Wait on it and it will come. Sometimes that very thing that you need, sometimes it needs to come to you. Sometimes we don't need to act right now. Sometimes you need to stay put. Understand that. Maybe it's right. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you like. And remember, you got this, homie. It's already yours.